Welcome to the conference. Please enter the conference ID, followed by the pound key. Thank you. Moderator ID accepted. All guests are currently unmuted. To mute all guests, press pound, pound. For help with host options, press *0. You will now be connected with the conference.
Good morning, awesome morning, incredible morning. My name is Mr. C, and I'd like to welcome you to the Mavet Mastermind Group Millionaire Mentality 90-Day Challenge. We're doing a simulcast here on social media and as well as the conference call line as you hear them chiming in. And I'm here to tell you how excited, how motivated, and how inspired I am to help you to think and grow rich. This is a big week. If there was ever a week for you to listen to our podcast, this is the week. That's if you're not liking the way you're living right now. Now, I'm not going to say I'm the answer. But what I am saying, we are an option. We are a choice. We are a legitimate choice. And throughout the week, I'll validate it. We are a legitimate chance. And throughout the week, I'll validate it. And I think we all can agree having a chance is better than not having a chance at all. Some of the things I talk about on my podcast is my own opinion. Let me read this little makeshift disclaimer. What I say is not a reflection of how my team talks or how they think specifically. We all have a goal of thinking things to a higher level. That's all of us. That's why we're reading Think and Grow Rich. I'm I'm so damn passionate right now, you don't have a clue. You just don't have a clue. And you say, well, why should I have a clue? You're right. Why should you have a clue? You ain't been walking in my shoes. But when I lost everything, man, mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially, and I was diagnosed at being functionally depressed. When I was diagnosed as being functionally depressed, meaning I was dad, but I wasn't right. You know, when you see credit lines go down 200,000 and another million lost over here, or a combination, I don't want to get into it. Bottom line is, it wasn't good. And then because of that moment, because of that experience, I had to go back to Think and Grow Rich before I started on my new ventures. I think it was around 2010. I had to go back. And one of the things they talk about is for every situation, for every defeat, and he really breaks it down in reference to, if you really want to define it, it's just a temporary defeat unless you give up. And I know I almost gave up, but then God just touches your heart and you're like, this is not you. Go do what you do. And I went to my mentors, one of them being Les Brown, and they say, if you got to give, you got to give back to get back. I'm like, I was, but it obviously wasn't high enough because you lost everything. Or it could have been an experience. Well, number one, it wasn't high enough because I wouldn't have lost everything. I didn't do it right. And I started on that new journey. And in 2015, I retired from a company I was with, did great, became vice president, all that, boop, 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 whoppy wop. But from that point on, I've been building for this particular year, for 2020. And it's apropos that my birthday is 02/02/59. I'm 61 years old. I'm an OG. But I'm a good-looking OG. I look good for my age, especially now since I'm fasting, man. I'm looking even better. And I made all my money and still making money, really not being on social media. There's a lot of people who are making millions and millions and millions of dollars on social media right now. And I hope they're taking their money and investing it in other assets. I'm going to assume they are. But if Facebook and YouTube and all that went down, it'd be a wrap for them. It'd be a wrap. It's a wrap. Or, no, Facebook and YouTube ain't going. If Facebook and YouTube told them, no, you can't utilize our system no more, it would be a wrap for many of them. Now, a lot of these kids, they're so smart. They know to go around, so these cats are so smart. But for a lot of people, it'd be a wrap. For me, it wouldn't be no wrap. See, this is the extra. This is the icing on the cake. This is the cherry on top. And why you been saying that, Mr. C? Because this is going to be a pretty intense week. So just in case some social media shuts it down, you can go to MavetteTV.com. And it might be just my damn imagination. Who the heck am I? So all my colleagues who have children that normally listen to my podcast, this is not the week to listen. Because Mr. C is going to be a little bit raw. And you got to understand, I'm going to give you one of the reasons why. When you're functionally depressed, you have to go into beast mode to start getting your mind together. And one of the things you're going to learn, and Rodney Nickens, because I went to him like, yo, bro, all these thoughts from 2008, 9, 10 is coming up. And he said, well, it's in your subconscious mind. And now that you're elevating to a higher level, the subconscious mind is trying the negative subconscious mind, because you got the positive that you're building, and the negative subconscious mind is in high opposition. The higher you go, the higher it tries to oppose you. So it brings shit up. To try to trip you up. And I know mentally, man, I've been in a mental war right now because I've been having flashbacks, man, big time. Thank God I understand Think and Grow Rich. Thank God I have people around me who understand my subconscious mind. But on the other hand, I'm manifesting just on a damn high level right now. It's just ridiculous. It's almost scary. It is really, really scary. And my goal, I'm going to tell you right now, Understand this. Ain't no hesitation in my brain. Ain't no hesitation in my words. I'm here to help a whole bunch of people think and grow rich. And they will. But you got to watch that cat who's talking about, yeah, I can help you be successful. I can help you do this. I can help you do that. First thing you need is, where's your stat? Where's your stat? Now, there's cats on social media just destroying it. Oh, I'm just admiring, man. These young kids, they are killing it. But then you can see the Rudy Poots. I'm like, that's a Rudy Poot right there talking shit. That's a Rudy Poot. You can just tell. You can tell the Rudy Poots. But then you can tell the people's like, oh my God. And so, because people don't know me on social media, I'll be showing you things throughout the week. I'm going to be bringing guests on for the next couple weeks. I'm part of the billionaire circle, which are millionaires striving to be big billionaires. And I'm this little teeny weeny, eeny dot in there. So, but I'm going to let you know. I'm trying to give you the inside track. And there's some people, I'm going to say things, I based on what I see on social media, people just going to hate on what I'm saying. They're just going to be like, that bald-headed guy is crazy. Whoop-de-whoop, wop-de-wop. They're going to come at me. I'm 61 OG. I don't care. I don't care. Because there's somebody out there there's somebody like me out there somewhere that's going to hear what I have to say and like, look, I need to roll with this team. I need to roll with this guy. And I tell you my passion and purpose. Number one, I'm an investor. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not a spiritual leader. I'm an investor. I invest in businesses, invest in real estate, invest in the market. For those of you, listen very closely. Listen. When this is over, we're getting to a day trading segment. I signed a deal, and we're wrapping it up this week with $1 billion. Okay, let me slow down. $1 billion. Now let me slow down again. $1 billion hedge fund. I know you don't believe me. He crazy. Okay. You just can't believe me. Why you don't believe me? I'm insane. I'm just thinking and growing rich, So what we're going to do is a day trading segment. It's going to be led by Elaine Lang and Barry Menser. It's going to be right after this podcast. And we've been testing this model while the economy is going up, and we've been testing this model since the economy has gone down. I'm not sure if you heard about Bloody Monday a couple of Mondays ago. I mean, the market went down to the point it just stopped. But our test model produced $18,000. I'm just crazy. Don't make no damn sense. Don't pay no attention to me. Some of my people ain't even paying attention to me. So I'm just insane. I'm just thinking and growing. Somebody out there is paying attention though. Somebody just heard what I just said. Somebody out there just heard what I just said. And they understand getting in on the ground floor. They understand getting in first. They understand all that. Somebody. Most of y'all ain't hearing what I'm saying. Most of y'all are liking other types of pages and sharing other. You ain't gonna share this. I already know. I get it, because I'm insane. So we did a test model, and they called it, the Monday was so intense. They called it Bloody Monday. It was like when the market says we give up, we just give up. That's what the market says. They shut it down. What I mean, shut it down. They shut it down for a period of time. Go check and see. Everything I tell people is go check and see. Like I told my team, I said, look, the economy, the banks are good. Last time the banks made a mistake. They ain't made no mistake, and the Federal Reserve ain't made no mistake. And I told them weeks ago. Matter of fact, I was telling them last year, if you go look at my promotions, I did a promotion where the banks put $1.4 million in the bank, and they've been putting money in the bank since then. And I've been telling people, I said, look, wake the hell up. This money is here. Then all of a sudden, they see articles that I was talking about months ago, and they're like, oh, Mr. C was telling the truth. Oh, they forgot. I told them. Daryl Mooney, my brother, posted something on the chat room, and I'm so proud of him. Matter of fact, let's see if I can go find it. Because Mr. C crazy. He's just damn insane. He don't know what he's talking about. See, what happens when you're functionally depressed and that stuff starts coming up in your head, the way you counter it is you got to be overly aggressive. So please forgive me if am I over, because I got to deal with my own brain, right? And I don't care what nobody else thinks, because it is what it is. But when you're dealing with that, you got to be overly aggressive, because your subconscious mind is super aggressive. And if and sometimes you got to get raw. It's like I'm on the battlefield now. I'm raw. Yeah. Okay. And also I gotta screw this on. This is all, I bought this equipment for this time. So I'm still getting used to it. I'm not a tech head. I wonder if they heard me on Facebook. Who's on Facebook? Did you guys hear me on Facebook? Till this mic went out? Yes, no, no, yes. Okay. Huh? Okay, good. So, like I was saying, I like to thank Brother Daryl Mooney. Because I tell people, I say, go research this stuff. So guess what? He researched it. He did the smart thing. He said, okay, let me go find out what the banks is doing. And then he posted on our chat room. And this message is also going out to my active members. I'm going to send this video to you guys, because I know we got a subscription program, and people like, it's 80 something for them and 99. They're like, well, should I pay this 99 and keep it going? Hell yeah. Because I got the money. There's very few people that can do what myself and my team can do. Very few. Very few. So we're building your credit to help you get this money. I got so much money ready. I'm just waiting for them to organize it on how they go and give it out. I'm in the front lines, baby. Look at what this says. I talked about this months ago. The Federal Reserve moved with unprecedented force. I said, when the economy goes down, they're going to beef this up, beef the banks up. Why? Because the mistake they made last time was they thought the banks was good. This time they know. They ain't fooling around because they're going to let businesses go down, situations go down, but they ain't going to let the banks go down because they don't have control of this corona. They don't have control of the COVID-19. They ain't got control of that, so they tripping. See, people who got the money think they got total control, but guys, I'm going to show you something different. So now they got to counter it. So one thing they're going to make sure the banks got the money. And this is the time for, that's why I'm excited about our Mavette Way Mastermind Group home-based business program. We are so ready for this. It kind of came earlier than I know the economy is going to go down this year. I just know. But the virus just expedited. So now we are reeling. But let me tell you about people making money. And this is going to sound messed up. And it's even going to sound like it's not fair. But it is what it is. We make more money during the recession than any other time. I didn't know that last time, but I've done history. Now I was on the team. There was people who didn't make money. Then there was the team that people who made money and lost money. Then there was people who made money, but they knew it was coming. And then there was some folks that just had money for whatever reason. They had cash. They was like, oh my God. And they killed it. They just, oh my God. And I was watching them killing it, and I was pissed. Because I had no money to play. I was watching people, it's like, here's an analogy. It's like you on a Monopoly, you watching people play Monopoly, and you start the game with them, and you're excited and motivated. You know, and my friends, we all talk junk. Whoop-de-whoop, we are just talking junk. Then all of a sudden, you're the first one to get off the board, and you watching everybody else playing. You can't play. Oh, you are pissed. See, we're competitive like that. I'm pissed. Even on Monopoly, I'm pissed. I can't play. It was like the Monopoly board was going on, and I couldn't play. I was pissed. Me and Deborah was the ones part of that group that made a whole bunch of money and it was gone. $1.5 million house. But I told her, Dr. Long, I said, that's coming back. I know it don't sound fair because a lot of you are losing your jobs. So I'm very sensitive to you. But I got an option for you. You can get in our home-based program that's connected to our billion-dollar industries. Real estate industry, a billion-dollar industry? Yes. The trading industry, a billion-dollar industry? Yes. The finance industry, a billion-dollar industry? Yes. The knowledge industry, a billion-dollar industry, $1 billion a month will be $1 billion a day? Yes. So what are you tying into? Brother Mooney went and did research. The Federal Reserve moved with unprecedented force and speed. See, there's people who watching this, they just hung up, they just went someplace else because they rather go see some craziness on Facebook. I'm here showing people how to think and grow rich, and I don't want to watch that stuff. They go and saving some other stuff. And I get it, I respect it. Let me shut up. But see, I'm an investor. I have an investor's mentality. If somebody's showing me how to make money and I'm broke, I'm watching. Or if somebody's showing me how to make money and I'm sitting at home wondering what the hell am I going to do right now, and I'm wondering if my boss is going to call me back. There's people right now sitting at home. They're sweating, wondering, are they getting ready to getting called back to work? And I'm showing them stuff like this and they ain't even paying damn attention. But I get it. I do get it because I'm insane. The Federal Reserve moved with unprecedented force and speed Friday to pump huge amounts of cash into the financial system to ease disruptions that have escalated since the viral outbreak. Now listen to this. Listen, please listen. The New York Federal Reserve Bank said it will offer 1 trillion. I know for some of you, you're like, I can't even comprehend a trillion, but that's okay. You're like me back in the day. Thank God I'm not like that now. The New York Federal Reserve Bank said it will offer 1 trillion of overnight loans a day. What am I doing? I'm dancing a jig because this is the game that I'm in. I'm on the board now this time, baby. And it's like you're at the beginning of the game and you're playing the game. The guy who's head of the game says, stop. I'm going to give everybody on the board another trillion to play. But I'm insane. Don't pay no attention to me. The New York Federal Reserve Bank said that it will offer 1 trillion of over. This should make you guys at least feel a little bit better that you got an option, unless you ain't listening. Will offer 1 trillion of overnight loans a day through the end of this month. They're doing 1 trillion a day. Oh my God. See, some of my community coach trainer investors should be saying, "Damn, I'm happy. I'm with crazy ass Mr. C right now because he said this shit was going to happen a while ago, and now I'm watching it happen. And OMG!" But I'm crazy. Don't pay no attention to me. 1 trillion of overnight loans a day through the end of this month to large banks. This is in addition to 1 trillion in 14-day loans it is offering every week. In addition, oh, I'm so happy I'm in my game. Oh my God, oh my God. Banks, that's why there's rich people dancing in a jig right now. They're just dancing a jig because they know they're going to get a piece of that. And poor people are watching. Well, no, 3 types of individuals. People make things happen, people watch things happen, and people say what happened. Poor folks are saying what happened, and I feel for them. That's why I bought this system so I can get to some of the people who don't have. But unfortunately, I know some of the people who don't have ain't going to listen because they can't comprehend 1 trillion, and I get it because that's how I used to think. Banks, so far, have not borrowed nearly as much. The banks ain't even taking it. They giving them think about it. You ever think of a bank not going to take no money? They just giving them so much money, the banks are like, damn! Even the banks are like, what? It's a trip. And everyone's thinking about losing it. And the banks think about it. You want money, and the banks thinking about, am I going to take the money? Or they ain't take it. And you gotta be thinking, is this game really being played right now? Yes. 14-day loans is offering every week. Banks, so I can barely read, so bear with me. So, and you should be saying, this guy can barely read and he's making money. There's hope for me. Banks so far have not borrowed nearly as much as the New York Fed is offering. And the loans are quickly repaid. None of the funding is from taxpayer dollars. Wall Street analysts say that the used numbers is intended. Here we go. Is intended to calm markets by demonstrating that the Fed's ability to lend short term is unlimited. The Fed is also borrowing. What's that piece? There's one more piece. And then I know I'll let Barry get to it. Bottom line is they got a lot of money for the banks. So my people who are active, this is not the time. Don't worry about it. I got your back. And the people who went inactive, you better come on back because I got your back. And the people who was active way back in the day, I'll be on our team. $99 a month to be on this team. And we talking about trillions of dollars. See, I get it though. When I was making $18,000 a year, I was $48,000 in debt, and I was a single father, and had custody of my daughter, and I was living. I had to share an apartment. I get it. My mentality was just thinking day to day. I totally get that. Oh my God, even that came up. I'm like, damn, that's still in your subconscious mind. So I get it, but I gotta at least say something. Maybe it'll penetrate that brain. So forgive me if I'm sounding intense. People on my team know my heart. But I'm not here playing no games. I'm making, oh my God. There's going to be people I'm going to be introducing in the next couple of weeks. You're going to be like, this fool really believes what he's talking about. This nut right here really believes what he's talking about. He's really thinking that stuff right now. Absolutely. Because you are what you think about. You become what you think about. I don't care what's happening. No, I'm nervous about what's happening outside the world. Just the other day, I'm riding. I won't lie. I ain't perpetrating. I left my place to go to the supermarket to go get something because people's tripping about food. I'm like, damn, I ain't got no food here because I'm out here talking on the phone, you know. And I said, well, I can get some food delivered, but there's some things that I like delivered. They say they don't have, so I got to go find the store that has. I'll give you an example. I went to Sprouts. They have no cucumbers. I was like, what? No, they had a few, but not the kind I like, the organic joints. I was like, what? So I had to go to my homeboys at the Mexican market to go get some cucumbers. And this will trip you out. I was getting ready to get some ginger. And what I like about my homeboys, for every place that they get their fruits from, they put what state they had it. So I'm putting the ginger in my bag, and I looked at what country they got it, and it said China. I was like, what? Psychologically, I put that ginger back on the shelf. I get it. I get it. I'm tripping. I seen China. I'm like, I'd be damn if I'm going to get some ginger from China. It ain't happening. And I love my homeboys, but I ain't buying your ginger right now. Psychologically, I can't. I loves people. This is not, no offense to nobody. It's what the social media did. Don't blame me. It's social media. It's so deep in my head. I seen that ginger was from China. I wasn't having it. I wasn't having it. I put it back. I mean, literally. And then went to go wash my hands. I'm telling you the truth. I don't know where I'm going with this, so let me shut up. Mr. Mensa, how are you this morning?
Doing great, Mr. C.
I don't know if people seen that article. Here's that article, because I was talking. That's that article I was talking about. Hold on, just in case people didn't see it. Because I'm telling you, this equipment is new for me. Remember, I ain't no social media head. I'm still learning this stuff. So here's that. See that? Federal Reserve to lend additional $1 trillion a day to banks. So just in case you didn't see it, my bad. That's my bad. My bad if I didn't show it. See? Mr. C's crazy, I know. But see, he said this last year, I know. See, he's been saying this since 2015, I know. He's just insane. He ain't got no damn sense. How are you, Mr. Mensa? I'm doing fantastic. Let me, my brother, thank you so much for this 3 minute. I'm giving you guys gifts out. To have this guy, my brother from another mother, you know why I love this guy? He seen me when I lost everything. He was been with me since then. He was with me when I had, he was with me when I lost. Now he's with me now. We're getting ready to kill it. We all getting rich. He's in my investment club. He's going to get rich. That's my goal. I'm here to help a whole bunch of people think and grow rich. I know I'm insane. Don't make no damn sense. But they say you better watch out for them crazy ones because we have an imagination. So this is a gift that I'm going to give to you. He's going to be meditating with us Monday through Friday, 3-minute meditation. This guy has a great relationship with the Creator. If I was you, I would meditate with him. But I know everyone's worried about all that junk out there, so you ain't listening to me. So could you help us with the 3-minute meditation, please, Mr. Mensa?
Certainly. vet mastermind group, Millionaire Crusader Community Coach Training Investor Call. We're going to start with our 3-minute meditation. First minute, we'll connect and reconnect with our Creator. Second minute, we'll take out our Millionaire Toolkit, in which we write on a daily basis our affirmations, the things we say we want to accomplish, the things we say we'll put in the time, energy, effort, and actions along with the blessings of the Creator to make happen. In the third minute, we will mentally see ourselves sitting in front of our $1 million movie theater, looking up at the big screen, watching affirmations become reality, watching positive impact on family, friends, loved ones, communities, both physical, mental, spiritual, and financial, here in the United States, but also across God's creation. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll take out our Millionaire Toolkit, review our affirmations, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. For our final minute, we'll mentally see ourselves in front of $1 million movie theater, looking up at the big screen, seeing our affirmations become reality, looking at our dreams unfolding into a vision that we have that now has become real, looking at the future, understanding that while things may be difficult at times, doesn't mean that we need to go into a corner, sit down, put our thumb in our mouth and say, woe is me. That's not what we do. Knowing that, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to you, Mr. C.
Excellent, excellent. Miss Elaine Lang, how are you?
I'm doing great, Mr. C. How are you?
Great, great. Are we going to be ready for day trading after we finish this session here?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
We'll be ready.
Thank you. So could we do with the Mavette Way 10 Commandments, please?
Great morning, Mavette Way Mastermind community and guests. The Mavette Way 10 Commandments. Number 1, we all have struggles. Regardless of our struggles, we make things happen as a team. Number 2, you can't cash in on good intentions. Only results count. We as a team get results. Number 3, it's not excuses to get you broke. It's legitimate ones, and we as a team don't accept legitimate excuses. Number 4, if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. As a team, we make money. Number 5, we believe in the Mavette Way mind, vision, energy, and technology. Number 6, we focus as a team not on what we can't do, but what we can do. Number 7, as a team, we work on it to make it happen. Number 8, as a team, we focus on ETPs, estimated time payments, GTCs, got the cash every week. Number 9, as a team, we go to the Mavette Way NCEBA Community Empowerment Business Academy Advanced Trainings. Number 10, as a team, we focus on being personal credit worthy, business credit worthy, and making the millionaire circle wealth. Where is your focus? Back to you, billionaire Mr. C.
Excellent. Thank you, Miss Elaine. See, my goal is to have everybody who I'm working with in 2020 read this book, not once, not twice, but at least 3 times. 3 times. All I know is if a book changed your life, which this book did, I mean, literally, from when I first read it, then when I read it again, and then when I read it when I was functionally depressed, it has never, ever let me down. It was written and released during the Depression. During the Depression, aren't we in a recession? During the Depression, and when it was released in the Depression, y'all ain't listening to me. You ain't ready for me. What's up, Miss Ebony?
Great morning, Mr. C. How are you?
Good. Tell your grandson don't listen to crazy Mr. C this week, Uncle Mr. C, because he's going off. So we don't need to have him hear me this week.
You got it.
So you might have to put the earmuffs on his head.
No problem.
So this is the deal, though, Ebony. Before we get into the breakthrough, because I know you take the notes for me, it's 1,500 points. 1,500 points. Are you listening to me, Ebony? Can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. C.
Okay. It's 1,500 points for anybody who signs 12 people up to our event. And you got till Saturday. So that's 1,500 points for anybody. See, what I'm doing out there, why are you talking about points? I'm going to teach you how to raise. Right now, reason why I'm raising frequencies right now. When I show you 1.1 trillion, if you're an investor, I just raised your frequency. Oh, want to be an investor and you don't know I just raised your frequency. You're like, damn, this guy might can get me some money. So I raised that frequency. Then there's businesses that's like, oh my God, I didn't know that money was out there. I just raised your frequency. And then there's that person, for whatever reason, has looking to connect to a money frequency. Oh my God, you're like thinking, oh my God, I don't know who these guys are, but he's saying something that sounds like something. So remember I told you at the beginning, I'm not sure if we're supposed to be working together, but a chance is better than no chance at all. And then it's 500 points for an application and 700 points if they get a 660 application. So write that up. And Deborah too. You and Deborah get together, figure out how you're going to do it. So could you do the, I know I shouldn't be rubbing my eyes, huh? Damn. I washed my hands. Damn, I'm tripping. Gal said, don't touch your eyes and don't pick your nose and don't put your damn. Bad habits. Could you do the breakthrough declaration, please, Ebony?
Absolutely. The Mavette Way Declaration. I declare breakthroughs are coming to the Mavette family community, sudden bursts of God's goodness. Not a trickle, not a stream, but a flood of God's power, a flood of wisdom, a flood of favor. The Mavette family are breakthrough-minded millionaires. We are expecting God
to overwhelm us with his goodness and amaze us with favor. This is the Mavette Way Declaration. Back to you, Billionaire Mr. C.
Okay, this is what I like to address because I know my team's like, damn, what are we going to talk about? My bad. Here's what we're going to talk about. Let me find that screen real quick. Let me find that. We are. Okay, here it is. Ready? Deborah, listen to this. What are the benefits of giving back? A real simple question. I'm going to address this to my breakthrough team. Every morning, I address a question that's based on Think and Grow Rich, which is what are the benefits of giving back? It's relative to Think and Grow Rich because Napoleon Hill talks about, which I'll validate what I'm going to say in a minute, Pete, but I'm crazy. Don't pay no attention to me. So, Deborah, is what are the benefits of giving back? 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 How are you, Miss Day?
Good morning, Mr. C. I'm great, thank you.
Could you help us with the breakthroughs and acknowledge who's on the call, please?
Absolutely. Millionaire Minister, please take the floor.
Good morning, Mavette family, guests, and visitors. My breakthrough is in reference to the benefits of giving back is the more you give, the more you receive. And because you're receiving, it gives you more to give. So it becomes, from my perspective, an endless cycle. By giving, you receive. By receiving, it permits you to give more in terms of the benefits, the blessings that we receive. And I'm a Mavette Falora Morning Millionaire, Crusader Community Coach Trainer Investor, because today is a fantastic day to be out in the community, sharing the information, sharing the potential investment of $1 with a tremendous, tremendous return to 2 individuals, 2 businesses, or more. Back to you, Millionaire Deborah Day.
Thank you, Millionaire. Millionaire Darren Mooney, please take the floor.
Good morning, Millionaire Deborah Day. Good morning, Mavette family. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen who happen to be listening this morning and viewing. We give back. We give back to give back. And a lot of people, they give and they give and they give. They really don't expect to get back, but you may not get it back from the people you gave to, but it's the law of the universe. You will get it back from somewhere and somehow. Again, it may not be from the same people, and we have found through our research that also when you are depressed, when you are feeling bad, when you don't want to do anything, when you go out there and help somebody and give to somebody or give back to somebody, your immune system becomes stronger and you also become happier, more enthusiastic, and more excited. I am a Mavette Falora Morning Millionaire Coach Trainer Crusader Investor because I give back to 2 people a day or more and get them this money. Back to you, Millionaire Deborah Day.
Thank you, Millionaire. Millionaire Elaine, please take the floor. My breakthrough, to answer that question, whatever you put out in the universe, giving, you receive, and the more you give, the more you receive. And that's just a principle that God has put in place. And I am a Mavette Falora Morning Millionaire Coach Trainer Crusader Investor because I will help 2 people, 2 businesses, or more get the money today. Back to you, Millionaire Deborah Day. Thank you, Millionaire. Millionaire Steve, please take the floor.
If you are really spiritual and you really understand the giving and getting back, is sometimes your giving is not reflected personally. It can be reflected through someone that you care about, through someone that you love. And a donation or some time that you've given to a human being may come back in the form of a blessing to one of your parents or one of your children. So if you're spiritual, you understand those dynamics. If you're spiritual, you understand that giving will always be a blessing. I'm a vet for Lower Morning Millionaire, Crusader, Coach, Trainer, Investor, because I will give to people the opportunity to be blessed today. Back to you, Millionaire Deborah.
Thank you, Millionaire. Millionaire Deshawn, please take the floor.
Good morning, millionaires and billionaires. It is a blessing to give. That's been my experience. I'm very blessed to be able to give. When I'm able to give, it allows me to count my blessings. It allows me to appreciate the gifts that I've been given even more so. And giving to people, I think, is a great example of what, for me, for what God has done for me. And it also allows other people to be blessed so that they can also give. It's the whole pay it forward concept. And it's a beautiful concept, and it's a great way to live. So as I'm giving away these tickets for our next event on May 16th, I'm excited. I'm absolutely excited to give and share the blessings of the teachings of Mavette, the opportunities that are presented by Mavette. It's just an amazing experience to give. I am a Mavette for Lower Morning Millionaire Community Crusader, Coach, Trainer, Investor, because I'm called to be financially free and support my neighbors in their financial freedom. And I will get 2 or more people the money today. Back to you, Millionaire Deborah Day.
Thank you, Millionaire. We have some guests on this morning. We have Millionaire Chiquita, Millionaire Ebony, Millionaire Michael, and Millionaire Monty. Welcome to the call. And if you are a guest and your name wasn't called, we would like to welcome you to the call as well. And my breakthrough to answer that question is very simple. When you give back, you get back. God will continue to bless you when you give back. I'm a Mavette Fuola Morning Millionaire Crusader, Coach, Trainer, Investor, because I know that I have been chosen by God to give back and to inspire. And, of course, I'll get 2 or more people the money today. Back to you, billionaire.
Excellent. And I'm in agreement with all the breakthrough leaders. Thank you so much. How much time I got? 7 minutes, more than enough time. See, I'm in give back mode. That's what this is about. But I'm making millions and millions of dollars and then eventually billions doing it. And I know some people who are not investors, and I get it. It's not what you want to do. But it doesn't mean that's not what I want to do. I'm an investor. And even some people have problems with me saying that. Okay, let's evaluate. If I'm making $100,000 a month, but I help somebody by me making 100, I got to help people make $10,000 a month. Are the people making $10,000 a month going to be mad at me? Think about that question. If I'm making $1 million a month and the people that help me make $1 million, they're making $100,000 a month, are the people making $100,000 a month going to be mad at me? See, some of you going to focus more on me making the money. You ain't focused on the people I'm helping. That's why your mind is jacked up. We making the money. People just hate. And I get it. I was there. So it's not like I wasn't there. Because that's how I used to think back in the day. I'm going to affirm in the name of the I Am, infinite intelligence, highest Holy Spiritual sixth sense. Insert your own energy source. If it's not the I Am and highest Holy Spiritual sixth sense, take over my subconscious mind. My consent or cooperation, I have almighty power working at the basis of my life, then I have the ability to manifest anything I desire into its physical realm. That I can do anything I have to do, go anywhere I have to go, create any wealth I have to create, and be anything I have to be. I cannot be disputed. I'm going fast because I want to get into this day trading because I'm excited to see where the market is right now because I'm making millionaire money moves. We're spiritual. Did y'all see my sweatshirt? Look, this is me and Deborah and the Mavette family. Deborah designed these. This is a special design just for Mavette, and this hoodie costs $150. Somebody's like, what, $150? Yeah, because I can. And guess what? People going to buy it. Oh, these stones ain't no joke. These ain't no Rudy Poop stones on my, this is just a sweatshirt. You might say, oh, that's just a sweatshirt. Okay. 150. I ain't going to buy it. I ain't asked you to. And I don't care if you do. Still 150. Because somebody out there who makes millionaire money moves like, oh, that makes sense. That's like you walking by Gucci shop. I ain't buying that because I ain't got no money. But somebody's walking into that Gucci store. And I'm going to work out a profit sharing deal. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Let me shut up. Deborah, you did a heck of a job on this girl. For real. These stones. I mean, sometimes I look at this. I look at myself on the monitor. I'm like, damn, let me put on my sunglasses because this thing is just blinging. Where spiritual wealth energy performance is measured, spiritual wealth energy performance is improved. The tools to the I am, and I have riches and health, wealth, happiness, love, success, prosperity, and money. Future millionaires, financial wealth, and one accord community. This is not a time to abandon this ship. It would be a major mistake not to listen to me. But I'm crazy. Don't pay no attention to me. Members should upload affirmations every day by 9 a.m. Pacific. Don't miss out. How many days can you participate before going in 2020? Breaking the chain a week in your blessing. If I was folks, I wouldn't be missing out on these affirmations, but I'm crazy. Don't pay no attention to me. We are in one accord with blessed and highly favored Elaine Lane. I'm trying to look at my glasses. Let me put it on the screen so you guys can see it. You can see the people who's paying attention. And if I missed you, I'm already going to apologize. I'll make sure I get more focused. Anisha Moore, Deborah Day, Ebony Richards, Barry Mensa, Shanice Nicole, Essence Johnson, Alethea Garrison, Monte Gilliam, Rodney Nickens, Stephen Smith, Michael Sweeney, Chiquita White, Deshaun Sweeney. If I missed you, I apologize. My bad. My bad. I make mistakes. My bad. I'll fix it. This is how we're going to end. Where's that? I'm going to look for Napoleon Hill on my screen real quick so we can look at what he talks about in reference to giving back, where we at. Now, guys, throughout the week, this is the podcast you want to listen to if you want to think and grow rich. If you don't want to think and grow rich, just forget about what we're saying. But there's a lot of money out there. And as they release it, I'm getting real-time information where it's coming from because I work with the underwriter coordinators. I get it, man. This is a tough time. Let me look over here. I can't see what Napoleon Hill talks about giving, because I wanted to end on this. Giving, I hope I'm typing this right. So, this is the time to have a home-based business. And we're introducing, as you heard Deshaun talk about, we're doing a pay-per-view. What is Mastermind? Who taught Napoleon Hill? Damn. Napoleon Hill on giving. Well, I'll get to this tomorrow. I'll address this tomorrow because you got to see where we're giving this give back to get back. And when you understand this true concept, the great news is this is the crazy part about it. This is the best time to give. This is the best time to give. And get back. Especially if you need to get back. If you out there but you gotta get on the frequency that is relative to that. Like we releasing a home base, our mastermind group is going to be the best in the world. You know why? Because I'm connected to $1 trillion. Bang! Okay, your mastermind group connected to $1 trillion. I'm telling you what I'm connected to. I'm getting real-time information in the game. Now, if yours is, then we both playing good. But if you're not, who you connected to? My home-based business program is going to be one of the best in the world. Why? Bang! Because we connected to $1 trillion. To $1 billion, we're getting ready to show you day trading. Is the trading industry $1 billion industry? Let me answer for you. It's $1 trillion industry, just in case you don't know, because you were like me back in the day. Yes. You're going to know the answer to this question. You're going to say it's more than billions. Is the real estate industry $1 billion industry? Yes. Maybe you didn't know this one. Is the knowledge industry $1 billion industry? It's $1 billion a month industry going to be $1 billion a day industry. Well, Mr. C, is your mastermind group focused on that industry? Yes. I know I'm crazy. You don't pay no attention to me. And most people ain't. Because who the hell am I on social media? I ain't nobody. I ain't no social media guru. There's some people, as soon as they chime on, they got 1 million people listening to them. And guess what? I see a lot of them. I'm like, that's some damn good advice they're giving. But then there's some other parts. I'm like, I don't need to bring nobody down. I'm not mentioning their name, so I ain't bringing them down. If you mention something, because I don't believe you should bring a specific person down to bring yourself up. So I'm not talking about anybody specific. But I'm listening to that. I'm like, that's some Rudy Poot stuff. Oh my God. But I get it. Because whatever you believe, that's what you're going to attract. So I realize once you understand Think and Grow, there's people who already believe that. That's why they're attracted to it. And I got to respect people's opinions. But they got to respect mine. I respect theirs. I'm like, that's some Rudy Poot stuff they listening to right there. That's so Rudy Poot. It's just insanely Rudy Poot. But it's all good. Everybody, I ain't going to stop nobody from making money. If you're making money, God bless you. But for those individuals who want to think and grow rich and what makes sense, hang out with us. We do not need to bring nobody down to bring us up because, there's people playing that game. They're just destroying each other. I'm like, why they gotta, you can say something about something, but why are you going to attack somebody? Like people going to attack me, but I don't care. I don't. So what we're getting ready to do, we're going to, these next 2 weeks, if there's any 2 weeks to hang, especially if you're at home and your boss just finished telling you, take your ass, no, I shouldn't say that. You got to go home because the virus is done, but you're going to be swearing at him when he don't call you back. You're going to be like, what? I worked there for 20 years. You ain't calling me back? What? You are going to be pissed. I know. You know that. I know that. Your boss, maybe not everybody, because there's different personalities. But you bold personalities, most of personalities. You've been working there for 20 years, 15 years, whatever. And all of a sudden, sorry, I hope you understand. You're going to look at your mortgage. You're going to look at your car notes. You're going to look at your electric bills. You're going to look at your gas bill. You're going to look at your credit card bills. And you're going to be pissed. That's the wake-up call. And that's going to be, I didn't mean to do this. That's going to be your wake-up call like, damn. What the heck was I thinking about? Where this man could just call me and tell me you got to stay home and go get unemployment. Now, I agree you should always put 1,000,000%. Matter of fact, Napoleon Hill talks about whatever job you put in, you got to put 1,000,000% and do extra so you can move up the ladder. So I get it. But then, what? He just going to call you? And I get the reason why. Because he ain't making no money. So I'm an entrepreneur. I get what he's feeling. I get it. I get it. He don't want to fire nobody. He don't want to let nobody go. He wants you to come back because of the time and energy you put in this business. But he's still calling you, telling you not to come back. And you're still going to be pissed. And then there's going to be fear that's going to come in your heart. Doubt. No, I know. I was an entrepreneur losing everything. I know how you feeling. I get it. So maybe we can help out. I don't know. It's $99 a month. That's right, $2.99, $99 a month. Well, I ain't got no money. You better go find some, because whatever you're doing ain't working. And hang out with us. Oh, I ain't no Rudy Poodle. I'm here pushing. But isn't that what you want as a leader? You want a punk as a leader? For real? For real? I don't follow no punks. Not me. I know I'm crazy. You guys, if you want to hang out for day trading, I'm going to share the screen. I'll see you tomorrow morning. 3 types of individuals in this world. People make things happen. People watch things happen. People say what happened. Be blessed. See you at the top. So, Miss Elaine, I'm going to put you on. I'm excited to hear about what the market is, because we're getting ready to do this day trading investment club, and I want to know where I'm getting ready to face. So let me do this share screen first. Let me do this. So don't allow, present. Hold on for 1 second. So I'm joining because you're presenting. So let me join. Miss Elaine, I can't see you. Miss Elaine. Did I hang up?
No, we're on.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is how I prepare my team. We're testing this model. We've been testing it for 2 years. There's 2 things that's going to happen. I'm going to have 2 packages that I'm going to present on May 16th. One package is to have a professional trader trade for you. Over 30 years of experience using let me make sure you see it. Dang, I'm tripping. There you go. Have somebody trade your money. So I'm going to put people in a position who would never have a quality trader trade for them. Man, I'm going to have somebody on Wall Street, somebody in Beverly Hills, and somebody in the hood on the same platform, and all of us getting paid. There's Monte. What's up, Monte? This is a wonderful thing. This is my give back. I made a major investment. I signed a great deal. I'm doing an investment next week, and then we're going to have our investment club. And as we get our results on a weekly basis, you can chime in until May 16th. I'm for real. I'm crazy. Don't pay no attention to me. So I had Elaine. Elaine's been training for quite a while on this platform, trained by our professional traders. So the second package will include the professional trader trading for you, but it'll also allow you to trade yourself, so you can play. You can play. I want people to learn this game, and believe it or not, it's not hard to learn. The problem with this game, you can get greedy. I did. The problem with this game, you can get emotional. I have. The problem with this game, it's like gambling. When you see this money flowing, when you see your like right now, how much have you made right now, Elaine? $400. Go back to that one that just seen 400. Well, show it. Could you show that real quick? I know you trade. I'm sorry to bother you, but just show them really, because I want them to see that one. There's people that just ain't believing this right now. If I was you, I wouldn't believe it. How much? This is the market. See this? This is going down. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's so much money being made today. So how much did you just make, Elaine? How much that? 400 and what?
$445.
How long did it take you to do that?
fast day. They're moving.
Now, okay, hold on 1 second. Now, I know y'all don't believe this. I know you like, this is crazy, or he just perpetrating. All right, I get it. Keep watching. The good news is you can keep watch this thing progress over the year. You can watch it. The great news is I'm going to be showing it just like this. I'm going to be showing my investment club platform when we do our packages in May. Just like you see us trading, I'm going to have a whole bunch of people trading. And you can see it and watch it. And when I says 3 types of individuals in the world, people make things happen, people watch things happen, people say what happened. At least be watching things. At least. Don't come a year from now, then all of a sudden I'm helping people think and grow rich. And you're like, damn, I seen that broadcast, that crazy guy. I should have got in at that time, but I was tripping because of the virus. Go ahead, Miss Elaine, do what you do. You and Mr. Mensa, how are you?
Doing great, Mr. C.
Think some people mad at me, Mr. Mensa. They say I'm too hard. So, could you help us, please? You and Miss Elaine, do what you do, and I'll watch and listen.
Great morning, Millionaire Mensa. How are you today?
Doing great. And yourself?
Awesome, awesome. Give us an overview of what's going on in our world, which is affecting the stock market, as you so eloquently do.
Well, primarily we have 2 opposite impacts on the market this morning. On the one side, you have the Federal Reserve. They're saying we will do whatever it takes by all means necessary to prop up the market. In the last economic downturn, I think it was Senator Dianne Feinstein that called over to the Treasury if she wanted to meet the next day. And they told her at that time that if we wait to meet till the next day, there may be nothing to meet about because that's how things were going. So even though at this point the Federal Reserve has said we'll do whatever is necessary, or by all means necessary, the problem is the market is being reflected today in terms of being down based upon, which right now it's down, pushed up a little bit, 134, down 300 before. The problem or the thing that's being injected into the marketplace is the fact that the Senate, Democrats and Republicans have not resolved what basically is going to be a bailout in terms of how companies get paid, money going to unemployment scenarios, money going to small businesses, etc. And even though the president is not one of my favorite people, the one thing that he is pushing is that when large companies get bailed out, the money cannot be used to buy back stock and things of that particular nature, which is what happened the last time it took place. So the Democrats are insisting that the little people need to be taken care of and not just focus on the large companies. So that's the stalemate that's taking place. Whether or not that will be resolved today, which I think the goal was to be able to move forward as of 11 o'clock Eastern time this morning, which is roughly about 45 minutes away. So the market is not, I don't see a tremendous upbeat on the market side, even though the Federal Reserve is saying we're all in, whatever it takes, until the Senate can work out how funds are going to be provided, not only to large businesses, but to small businesses. Not one of my favorite banks, but Bank of America issued a notice on Friday that they will work with businesses, they'll work with mortgage holders to do whatever it takes to handle loans during this particular period of time by more than likely putting the payments on the back end of existing loans for small businesses and for residential mortgages, etc.
About damn time. I'm sorry, Mr.
So
Messer.
I would imagine, well, I'm thinking from my perspective, the reason that they're doing this, think about this. If you were getting ready to do a mortgage and you were looking at Chase, Wells Fargo, etc., they ain't said how they're going to handle it, but B of A is saying, hey, this is what we're going to do. If you have a choice between a bank that says this is what we're going to do and one that still has a question mark, that might generate new business coming to B of A also, in addition to the current accounts that they have. So it's an ever-changing marketplace that's going on out there, but the goal is to get money in the hands of the consumer, because the consumer and small businesses are the ones that drive the economy. And so until there's some mechanism in place that says this is how it's going to happen, this is how they're going to benefit, which means the economy is going to continue to move forward in a positive way. It's going to be hard for the market, in terms of the stock market, to have any positive reflections, because that's the 800-pound gorilla that's hanging over the situation. How are you going to get money to small businesses, and how are you going to get money to the consumers so that they can basically spend money? So the last thing I saw, they were looking at, for a family of four, I think it was up to a maximum of either $24,000 or $3,000. These would be funds that are direct deposited based upon tax returns, I'm sure, to the individuals, and then that actually permits them to pay bills, buy food, all those kinds of events. So that's kind of where we're at this morning. It's also taking place similarly in terms of the Asian market, because that tends to be, they tend to view what's taking place in the United States. And again, I'll mention, I haven't seen anything about it lately, but it's projected that in June, this is when the alternate currency will start to take place, which is something that China, Russia, India, and other countries have put together so that they are not restricted or bound by doing business in United States dollars, which right now all transactions are handled. All transactions, international transactions, are paid in dollars. And they have a new system that they're going to roll out, which is estimated to take place in the month of June. So it's quite possible you have one solution that will take place for the next few months, and then all of a sudden you have a new issue to deal with as the alternate monetary system comes into play. Back to you, Millionaire Elaine.
Before you talk, Elaine, one of the things Mr. Mensah hit, and it might have went over everybody's head, and I know it would if you're not in business. When Obama helped bail out the banks, if you listen to what he said, they didn't help the folks. They just used the money to invest in large businesses. And I don't know if it's Trump. I don't know if it's the Democrats. I don't know. But I do know this. They're all on one accord. There are very few things that are on one accord. That's why it's a stalemate right now. And for what I know, I could be wrong, but I know there's a stalemate. I don't know where the stalemate is coming in. This is what he said. We're going to give you this money, but this time you have to filter it down to the small businesses. And I know that was the one mistake Obama made with that. There was not, because he gave it so fast. I'm not sure if you remember last time when he gave that money out, you were watching presidents redesign. There was one cat who redesigned his whole bathroom for about $300,000. I remember that. I'm like, what? I'm broke and he ain't giving me this money? And he happened to work for one of the banks Barry talked about. That's why I got a love-hate relationship with him, and they pissed me off. But now they have to give out the money. Ha, 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 ha. And I'm getting it. So that's big what he just said. So if you're in position to get the money, which our mastermind group is, for the few people who probably hung up, rest of the people probably hung up, I get it. I just gave you another jewel. Go ahead, Miss Elaine.
Okay, great information, Mr. Sheehan. Very. Okay, so what I did here, I just implemented a trade. I put in a limit order. So this is gold. And right now it's trending down. So I just jumped in on it and put in my limit order. So either way, the market is very volatile. And we see as it started, as the day started, the bell rung, it was up. Look at that big candle. This is how the candles, you see the candles are doing now. They're oh my God, almost half the chart or more.
What that candle means,
Candle.
hold on. What that can't, sorry, Miss Elaine, just to make it real simple, a lot of money. Go ahead, Miss Elaine.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So if you jump in on one of those candles, jump in and get to the top and just jump out. And that's how the market has been doing. Right now, it's trending down, so I'm jumping in on this trend. But either way it goes, I'll be in it. Right now, it's kind of fluctuating. So what I'm going to do, and it'll alert me when it goes either way. And if you see, I'm kind of at the point of they had a little support, and it moved to a new level, and then it came back down. So it's a little volatile right now. So I'm like in between both. So if it makes a turn down, it'll put me into the trade. If it makes a turn up, it'll put me into the trade. So we'll just watch that one and see what happens. So I'm gonna go to my scanner. What it's doing here? We got two candles here. Let's see. And we have our Trader TV over here on the excuse me, on the left. Just kind of showing us some of the companies and where they are. Everybody's basically, a lot of people are in the red. Okay, so it's trending up. It's just giving us a couple of candles here. We got our stop loss on there. So if it comes down, our stop loss is going to take us out the trade.
Everything she's talking about, guys, my goal is to have 300 people. My first goal this year, hopefully before the year gets out, is to have 300 people simultaneously every morning knowing how to day trade first, because we're going to teach you how to do this. That's what we're going to have. And all of us making money together. I'm excited. Go ahead, Miss Elaine. You got 5 minutes, Miss Elaine.
Okay, just showing you how, it's very volatile. So it's going up. So we have our stop loss. You put your stop loss on to protect your capital. Then you make that money and you jump out, or you can kind of ride it for a while and let the capital build up. So that's basically what I do. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop loss up. Waiting for, see if we're going to get that third candle. that third candle, we have a run. Looks like it's just volatile right now. On. So let's go ahead and do a scan. See how many. Okay, it's up. The platform is freezing up for a minute. No worries. Just go and look at the ones that we have. Sometimes that happens. Let's do a scan right now. Here's one. AKL. Let's come over and look at our watch list over on the left-hand side. So this is a watch list that I scanned this morning. And I did that by going here, hitting the scan button, and they populate right now. I don't know what's going on, whether it's the market or the platform, but we can't do a scan right now. So we're going to look at what we have here. We've already scanned. So I'm going to sort them by volume. So what we're looking at on the left-hand side, we're looking at the symbols, which represent the company. We're looking at the volume. That's how much the volume of shares in that company. We're looking at the percentage change, or how fast that particular percentage of that company is going up or down. And ETB, easy to borrow, HTP, hard to borrow. So we get into those trades that are easy to borrow. So first I'm going to scan. I'm going to do a scan by the volume.
You got 2 minutes, Elaine.
All these are... Okay. Okay, well, let's look back at the trade that we were in, Bank of America, and see whether it's at a position where we can get back in. It's still moving to the side. So probably basically what's happening is and I see there's a lot, they're waiting for that announcement. And when that announcement happens, the market it normally just jumps, it'll jump down. So it becomes a bear market, or if it's good news, it becomes a bullish market, and the stock is going to go up. So we'll see about 11 o'clock what happens, and then it'll tell the story for today.
Mm.
And that's what makes it such a good thing, is that once that announcement is made and you see that the direction that the market is going, you just jump in and take profit. Put in your limit order, put in your stop loss. You're always going to put in your stop loss, and then you just take profit. So as you see, we had a lot of down stocks that were in the negative right now.
Well, we're going to put an end to it, Miss Elaine. You did an absolute, sorry to cut you off, but you did an incredible job. And Mr. Mentz, you did an incredible job. Every Monday, I'm going to give you this free session. And if you're about making millionaire money moves or tying in, my goal is to have 300 individuals, hopefully this year, all of us day trading. To have two things happening for you. Number one, have a professional trading for you. Just like the people with the money, Bank of America got people trading for them. If you don't, that's how they got to pay people to trade for them. Why can't you have it? Why can't you have a home-based business? Think about what I'm getting ready to say, because this is going to trip you out. Why can't you have a home-based business where you can get up in the morning, trade, make some money? You see that? Now, we can't tell you you're going to make this type of money, because this stuff is hard. Oops. My phone went out on me. But let me call back. because I don't want to eliminate them.
Welcome to the conference. Please. Thank you. Moderator ID accepted. All guests are currently muted. To unmute all guests, press 9. For help with host options, press *0. You will now be connected with the conference.
So I'm back. Probably most of you guys hung up, but I decided to come back anyway. But think about it. You get up in the morning. This ain't no easy game to play. In order to play this game, you got to know how to think. It's a thinking game. Once you know the ins and outs, how to buy and sell, then it's all about, that's why I'm promoting Think and Grow Rich. That's why I'm telling folks, you need to read this book 3 times, because it ain't the platform. Don't get caught up in the platform. Don't get caught up just in the money. Get caught up in, I can play this game if I'm thinking right. That's the key to this game. Control your thoughts and emotions. Don't be greedy. Be patient. All those stuff that we don't have. I'm still learning it. Oh my God. In that game right there. But this is the good news. You're going to have the opportunity to play. What home-based business program you get in tied into a $1 billion hedge fund? Let me answer that. None. Got resources connected to the banks, all the banks across the country? Let me answer that. None. And you can still do that. That's the great news. I set up a system where you can be in this is going to go right with your business. You wake up at 6 o'clock, hang out with us, day trade, before you go, well, I'm talking about the West Coast. East Coast might be different. You might have to take a break at 9. But on the West Coast, before you go to work, you can make a couple G's or have a system that's capable of it. Or you see a day run and you tell your boss, I'm not coming in, and make 18 G's. That ain't going to happen to the majority of people. I'm going to let you know. I'm not saying, no, that ain't going to happen to the majority. But I can't say it ain't going to be you. And you can't say it ain't going to be you. Know what I call that? Having a chance, which is better than having no chance at all, which is getting up in the morning and wondering, is my boss going to fire me today? See, everyone wants the guarantee. Ain't no damn guarantees out there. Otherwise, that you're going to live, die, and pay taxes. And if you're a good businessman, you ain't paying a lot of them legally. That's that cat from Amazon. He ain't paying no damn taxes. I ain't mad at him, though. He found a loophole. Guys, make sure you hang out with us throughout the few weeks. We're going to give you real time at what's happening in the money game. So you can hang out with the rest of the cast the rest of the day. Give us an hour. On Mondays, though, every an hour and a half. 3 types of individuals in this world. People make things happen, watch things happen, say what happened. Be blessed. See you tomorrow. See you at the top.